Hi, I'm going to show you how Rebase works. So we have this branch main and it has two commits C0 and C1. We will create one more feature branch from main branch and we will add few commits into that feature branch, and then we'll add few more commits in the main branch, and then we will see how Rebase works. Let's create a feature branch. I have created this feature branch, feature 1. You can see now both the main and feature 1 are pointing to C1. Let's add few commits into this feature branch. Now you can see the star is on this feature branch. That indicates that I am on this feature branch right now. So I'll add few commits, git commit. So you can see we got C2 and C3 new commits in feature branch. Now let's add few more commits in the main branch. That way we can simulate a real world scenario when rebase happens. So I'll switch my current branch to main branch. I'll simply click on this and you can see the star is on main branch now. So I'll add few commits, git commit. So now we have added two more commits in the main branch. So now the feature branch is not up to date with the main branch. That's because when we created the feature branch, it was created when the main branch was pointing to C1, when the main branch only had commits till here. But after we created the feature branch, main branch got two more commits, C4 and C5. But these commits, or the changes which are part of these commits, are not in this branch. So our feature branch is not up to date with main branch. So we want to always have the up-to-date code in our feature branch. Then how can we achieve this? See, there are two ways. We can either pull our main branch into our feature branch, or we can rebase it. If we pull our main branch, then we will have all the changes, but that will not look a very clean commit history. So git rebase is when we want to have a very clean commit history, and we want to avoid conflicts when we merge our feature branch back into the main branch whenever we are done with our changes. So rebase is nothing but updating your base. So this feature branch has a base commit C1. That is because when we created this branch, we created this feature branch when main was pointing to C1, and that's why C1 is its base commit. But we want to update its base, so that would be C5, right? So that's what rebasing is. You want to change your base or update your base from C1 to C5. So let's do it and let's see how it looks. Let's move to this branch. Yes, and now I'll enter the command git rebase, and the name of the new base branch, that is main. And just notice how it happens. See, so when we did this rebase, what happened is the head which was here, because head whichever is our current branch, that will be our head. Head is nothing but your working directory, or it indicates where you are exactly in the commit tree. So our head was here, but now when we did this rebase, first it moved the head to C5 and then made or reapplied these commits or changes which are part of these commits again on top of C5. So it appeared like you created this feature branch again from C5 and added these commits again. So this is how rebase works. And because earlier your base commit was C1, C2 and C3 were your commits, and now because your base commit has also changed to C5, your new commit IDs will also change, because your content will also change, right? Earlier your content was different. Now because you changed your base branch, your content will be different. That's why your commit id will also change. That's why if you see, so now it is not c2, it is c2 single quote and c3 single quote. I don't know what exactly this is called, but if you can figure out, it is not the same commit. The changes which have happened as part of these commits are exactly same, but the commit IDs will be different because the base commit is different. Yeah, that's how Rebase works. And the benefit of this is it will keep the commit history very clean, and also you only do this in certain situations, not always. When you have already pushed your branch, let's say you had already pushed your branch and somebody had already pulled it, then rebasing is not a very good idea. It will create some problems. But if you have not pushed it yet, then you can easily rebase and push your code. That will not create problem for anybody.